Hey, it's Kevin. Thank you for coming by for another Road Warrior video. I'll be honest with you, as we shoot this, we are now 7 days removed from the tragedy in Las Vegas, the Route 51 festival, where all the shootings at the Jason Aldean concert. And it hit me close to home, of course, because I knew a lot of the people out there, from literally people in Jason Aldean's band. I mean, I've met Jason, don't know him that well, but one of my friends is his drummer, Rich Redmond, and I've known Curtin Tully, his guitar and bass player, for a good 20 years. I wouldn't say we're close, but man, it hits home. I mean, when I woke up Monday morning after the tragedy, literally the first thing I saw in my Facebook feed was a message from Rich that said, "Hey, everybody, we're okay." It hit that close to home. I had probably at least 100 friends and Nashville acquaintances there on site when it happened. So it kind of hit close to home. And it's tough because I remember what we went through, or at least what I went through, and what many of us went through with trust issues right after 9/11. Hard to believe it's been 16 years since 9/11. There are children driving cars today that weren't alive when 9/11 struck. It's just close, but I mean, think about that for a second. They don't even know what it was like. And it took us a while to get the trust back, to be able to look around and just see the world for what it was. And I'm feeling that same thing again. Yesterday, my wife and I were driving down the highway here in Nashville. It was actually one of the interstates, down Interstate 65. We were going from one of the northern suburbs into town, and we saw this big white van. Now, okay, a lot of big white vans, plain white, cargo van, panel van kind of thing. But it was one of those, they had windows all around, but they had those baby shades blocking everything in a window. And it had a political bumper sticker on the back bumper, and there were no markings on it. And then it had a cow catcher or a brush guard on the front of it. And my wife looked at me and I looked at her, and it's like, do you call the cops and say, could that be a suspicious vehicle? Or are we just making it up in our minds? But it's those kind of things that you think about during times like these because of what we just went through. Because when America is attacked for no particular reason, I guess maybe that's what makes this worse. We know why we were attacked during 9/11. It was an ideology. It was their ideology against ours. Here there's a white man shooting white people in Las Vegas. He didn't have a problem with gambling since he was a gambler. It didn't make sense. There was no note. There was no explanation. There was no way to go to court to find out why he tried to kill all these people, and we'll never know. But it's kind of tough at this point because you feel those pains. You feel the fear and the mistrust, and you're always looking around. And I'm looking around a little bit more than normal this week, and probably next week, and the week after. And I know eventually it will fade, unless something happens to make it not fade. I think that's what I worry about more. I worry about that tipping point when I no longer feel safe, locked inside my house, locked inside my car, driving down the road. That's the scary part. Don't mean to be a bummer today, but I'm still kind of in that mood, and I have a feeling you might be too. I can still just sense it. Back next week, another Road Warrior. I'll try to make it a little bit more upbeat. Okay, I don't promise anything. Road Warrior, you can always find the videos, kevinmason.us. That's our main Road Warrior video site. Is that the only thing we do? Yeah, I think that's the only thing we do on that site is put the Road Warrior videos up there. Not only that, of course, you can find them on YouTube. We throw them up on Facebook. As I say at the end of every video, it's become my mantra. Wherever you found us this week, come on back again next week and we'll be right here. Would love for you to stop by for another Road Warrior. Thank you. Please be safe, because, well, not only do I need all the viewers I can get, but, man, I just don't need any more death in my life, and I don't know about you. I think you feel the same way. See ya.